Never, never, never die. 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 Never die.
Fuck you.
All right, it is 7:00 a.m. and before I get into today's podcast, I want to thank Blackstone Labs for sponsoring this podcast. You can get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. That's 20% off your entire order, blackstonelabs.com. Look, you're trying to get jacked, you're trying to get shredded, whatever it is you're trying to do, Blackstone Labs can help you, and you get 20% off your entire order. Look, proteins, branching amino acids, pre-workouts, thermogenics, whatever it is you need to achieve the goals you want, to shape, mold, to train, to get your body where you want it to be, Blackstone Labs can help you, and you get 20% off your entire order at blackstonelabs.com. Just use promo code B to the 4th power at checkout. That is blackstonelabs.com, B to the 4th power at checkout. The link in the notes. Also to CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete, serving the San Francisco Bay Area. No job too big, no job too small. Residential, commercial, does not matter. CH Concrete can help you. That is a local Bay Area company. If you're looking at concrete work done, CH Concrete is there for you. Just mention Angry Dad and they'll take care of you. Also to sleepterrorclothing.com. That is sleepterrorclothing.com. Look, occult brand clothes. Sweet, beautiful looking clothes. I'm talking about high quality shirts. All right. Art prints. He has hats, beard. Look, Leviathan Cross is one of the best beard oils in the game. You're looking for a man who has a luxurious beard. Someone who's been growing beards since he was a teenager. All right. This shit is thick as fuck. And you know what? That Leviathan Cross is the only thing that can handle that. So that's Leviathan Cross beard oil at sleepterrorclothing.com. Make sure you go check it the fuck out. Links in the notes. Now let's get into today's podcast. You know, a lot of times in this world and a lot of times in life, we don't speak of our affection. We don't speak of our love. We don't speak of the attention that we give to one another. And the reason I bring this up is because, you know, this is something new to my life, something that I've been making sure that I do. And the reason I'm making sure that I do is because it's something that I didn't receive as a kid. And when I mean I didn't receive as a kid, I knew my mom loved me. I knew my brothers, my sisters, my family loved me. But the thing is, we never really said it. And I constantly say that. Is we never said it. It was just like an unwritten rule, an unspoken truth. It's just something that we knew. And the reason and how we knew that is because of the actions that we had. The day-to-day interactions, the day-to-day lives that we shared. So it was just never spoken of or never talked of or shared, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is as I'm growing up, it's a lot different than then. And I've kind of lived the majority of my kids' lives working hard, never home, never spending time. And because of that, I never get to have that unspoken bond, that unspoken truth that they know. You know what I'm saying? I feel they know. I feel that they've been knowing. But the thing is I never said it. I always feel uncomfortable. I still feel uncomfortable saying it to this day. But the thing is I make myself do it. I make sure that they acknowledge that I love them. I make sure that they acknowledge that I'm saying this to them. I make sure that they understand that I love them. I love my kids. I love my family. I love my wife. I love my mom. And I make sure I make an attention to say that. And the reason I do that is because guess the fuck what? They don't know. They don't speak it. They don't understand it. And when I mean don't understand it, I mean speaking something that I've never ever said in my life. So it makes them feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable. But the thing is sometimes you got to do things that make you feel uncomfortable to feel comfortable. And I want it to be the norm. I want it to be just like on TV where I love you, Dad. I love you, son. I love you, daughter. I love you, Dad. You know, I love my wife. I love my mom. And I speak these words because it needs to be said. It needs to be heard. It needs to be spoken. It needs to be thrown out in the ether because guess the fuck what? If you don't do it, then my kids, my family, they'll never understand it. They'll never get it. They'll always be distanced. I've always been distanced. I've always kept everyone at arm's length. I've never really let anybody into my circle. You know, family, friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I always felt like I hold the weight of the world on my shoulders. And I've always felt like that. I've always been like that I can bear the burden of this world. But the thing is it's not bearing the burden of this world. It's sharing the experiences that this world gives. It's acknowledging that these things are real, that we do these things, that I make sure that they have the love and attention and affection from me so they can have that in this world. There's a lot of people in this world that grow up without fathers. There's a lot of people that grow up without mothers. There's a lot of people that just don't know what their family thought, what their family thinks, what's going on, or through their emotions. But the thing is I am trying to change that in my family and change that in my life. Like I said, I say these things to them. They look at me a little weird and say it back. But the thing is I want to make sure that they understand. It's not, I just work hard for you guys because you're my kids. It's not that I do these things just because you're kids. Like, no, it's because I love you. I love you. I love everything for you. I love doing all these things for you. I love you arguing, fighting, getting upset, getting mad, getting happy. These are the things that I care about. It's because I want to make sure that I'm watching you grow up. No one watched me grow up. We kind of just like, we'll all figure it out. No, I'm going to help you figure it out. I'm not going to just let you figure this out on your own. All right. That's my job as a parent, is to make sure that you understand, you get it, that you have these ideas and thoughts and processes, and that you actually understand your emotions. You understand why you feel this way, or why you're acting this way, or what the fuck is going on. Whether you love me or hate me at that moment in time, you're going to always love me. But the thing is, I'm going to make sure that you understand. You see what I'm saying? I don't want no one in this world to take advantage of my kids, whether it's financially, emotionally, or physically. I never ever want that. But the thing is they'll never know of it if I don't speak on these things, or if I don't talk these things, or if I don't break the mold and change these worlds. I'm a hardcore tough. I work hard. I fucking train hard. I fucking do everything hard in this life. All right? That's just how I've been raised. But the thing is I'm changing that so my kids just don't see that part only of me. That they see my emotional side, that they see my I have thoughts and ideas and hopes and dreams, and that they can too, and that it's not weird. That they can be an individual, that they can have their own thoughts and feelings, and no one can change that for them because only they have them for themselves. People try to take advantage of that. They try to make you feel a certain way, be a certain way, try to manipulate your emotions and your feelings. But the thing is, I never ever want someone to do that to them. So that's why I say these things to them. That's why I make sure that they understand. That's why I make sure we have conversations of whatever the fuck situation's going on, that they get it. I want to be a man's man, but the thing is, I want the world to have a different outlook on what a man's man is. A real man, a real father, a real fucking person that cares genuinely, takes care of their family, takes care of their kids, and makes sure that they understand what's going on with their bodies, their mind, what's going on around them. These are the things that we need to teach. The world teaches you these things, but it's a rough learning lesson. But if we give them the heads up, we give them the training, we change how things are in this world, it'll make easier things on them. It'll make these things easier on them. Come across a situation, come across a problem, come across somebody who's a manipulator. And the thing is they can see it, they can foresee it, they can tell it, they can understand it, they can get themselves out of that situation without nobody's help because they've learned it. There's a lot of things in this world that we don't teach. We kind of just leave floating around in the world because no one wants to show it, teach it, or grow it, or fucking deal with it because it's uncomfortable. It sucks to talk about. It's not what we want. And that's why we got to change. That's why we got to change this, change that thought process. Understand who gives a fuck if we feel uncomfortable for a little bit. But the thing is the life lesson gets taught and the life lesson gets learned. Then that life lesson is there. And the kids understand it. It's okay to love. It's okay to hate. It's okay to have your emotions and your feelings because guess the fuck what? That's what it's supposed to be. But you understand it, you get it, you have the process, the learning capabilities to understand why you feel this way, or why you love this person, or why you have these feelings in this world. This is something that I fucking didn't learn until I was into my late 30s. I just kind of thought I'm supposed to muscle myself through the world. I'm supposed to just work, and provide. Not understanding time, effort, love, caring. I just do this one thing and guess the fuck what? My kids will understand. No. Kids don't understand why you're not there. Kids don't understand why you don't feel this kind of way. Kids don't understand that you need to just work. They don't get that. The kids don't have to understand that part. The only thing that they need to understand is you. Understand that you're there. Understand that you're there talking to you. That they feel comfortable enough to speak to you about anything. Because that's what it should be. They shouldn't feel bad about talking about their mistakes. They shouldn't feel like shit trying to bring something up to you. You should accept your kids for who they are, and what's going on in their life, and be there for them, to teach them, to guide them, to show them their way, not your way, their way. Every kid in this world is going to take a different path. But the thing is, we're there to help them through that path to the point to where we can't go with them anymore. Because once they understand and figure out which way they're going and the direction they're going in, we have to let go of their hands. But they understand that we're there at a call. We're there within distance to save them, to help them, to show them, to guide them, to protect them, to do what's needed from us, for them. You need to make sure that you get that. You need to make sure that you understand that. You need to make sure that you don't just close yourself off and fuck it, they'll figure it out. No. That's not the right way. Could you figure this shit out at your fucking age? I didn't. I didn't get it at all. I had to fucking really learn the hard way about everything. And I don't want that for my kids. I want them to learn fast. I want them to learn quickly. I want them to understand that they can make something of themselves now. They can enjoy what they do now and set themselves up for later. Set themselves up for success. Set themselves up for greatness. Set themselves up on a path and a direction that they want to be in. I cannot stress that enough. We're there to help them. Tell them I love them. Tell them you love them. Tell them that you care. Tell them that you think of them. Tell them that they will always be able to call you at any fucking point in time in this world. No questions asked. Don't worry about it. I care more about your safety than whatever the fuck is going on. That's what it is to be a parent. That's what it is to guide. That's what it is to teach. That's what it is to show affection and love. That they know that it's unconditional. Shit happens in this world. There's going to be bad things. But the thing is my job to make sure that they understand what those bad things are. How to avoid them. How to change them. How to fucking get out of the situation that they're in. That's what I'm fucking talking about. So guess the fuck what? This is an Angry Motherfucking Dad. You want to watch my shit? IGTV, YouTube. You want to listen to it? Spreaker, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, SoundCloud, Deezer, iHeartRadio. This motherfucker's everywhere. You can easily fucking find it. Rate, review, like, subscribe. All that fucking bullshit. I'm also part of the SIP Network. That's a slightly irregular podcast network. A group of powerful podcasters out there sharing their shit. That is sipnet.us. Network SIP on Twitter. SIP Network on Instagram. Make sure you go share, like, share, follow, all that stuff for us. It really helps us out. Find all our podcasts, all our platforms, all our websites right there. Also to blackstonelabs.com, B to the 4th power checkout. Get yourself hooked up on some premium supplements. You're trying to get jacked, you're trying to get shredded. Blackstone Labs can help you. That's 20% off your entire order. B to the 4th power checkout. blackstonelabs.com. CH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. That is CH Concrete serving the San Francisco Bay Area. No job too big, no job too small. Residential, commercial, does not matter. CH Concrete can help you. Also to sleepterrorclothing.com. Go just get yourself hooked the fuck up at sleepterrorclothing.com. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Fuck.
Never die. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living. Always living.